What's up? This is Nakasone Mio, Samurai Descendant and history teacher among other subjects. Welcome to, finally, my reaction to the Nintendo Direct from about 2 months ago or so. I know I've been late. There's been quite a bit happening. Book must be published soon, finally. Lord have mercy, but anyways. And my first business contract through my company. For another official business. That's been dope. Yeah, but let's go ahead, dive into it. Is it Lego? I only know about Ocarina of Time, basically. Oh, okay, this is nothing Lego related. That's new. And I'll switch between English and Japanese from time to time.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます。
He looks
小
like a
泉です
Benjamin Button. Young, old,
早速ですが、
merge.
まずは任天堂スイッチで発売するタイトルをご紹介します。
The first one?
こちらをご覧ください。
こちらご覧ください。ですね。ご覧
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
What the fuck is this?
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Paradise Groove game.
Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. Female version. The voice. Always this kind of odd game. Reminds me of DS, the Wario, whatever.
Rhythm Paradise Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple.
What's
Just
the
get
purpose
into the
then?
groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But
Is it variation?
it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a
Fuck
chord
this
against the
voice.
foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
Better to use an AI.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm
Fuck.
quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under
Nakasone
attack.
Mio.
up to 4 players can enjoy
Are those Kabuki
dedicated
ninja
rhythm games.
archers?
Note
What
the
the fuck?
timing and block the arrows.
I know it's Kabuki face paint.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play.
Very Nintendo.
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove
swear
hits
this-
Nintendo Switch July 2nd. Pre-orders are
Maybe more
available now
successful
on
with
Nintendo
Nintendo
eShop.
characters, no?
ご覧いただいたリズム天国ミラクルスターズは任天堂スイッチのタイトルですが、もちろんスイッチ2でもプレイいただけます。発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。
待ちません。
ここからは任天堂スイッチ2またはスイッチ2とスイッチの両方で発売するタイトルをご紹介します。ヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Master the way of the sword.
Oh, so they show more about this. Okay, let's see. Graphically, how is this?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Swordplay Action series, is slashing onto
Ooh,
Nintendo
I
Switch
love this
2.
motherfucking series, bro.
Edo-era Kyoto has been
Kyoto,
overrun
nigga.
by monsters known as Genma.
Pronunciation.
Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure.
Miyamoto Musashi.
Parry. Deflect.
The music is very reminiscent
And
of
the
the first,
powerful counterattack, Isen.
particularly towards the end.
Master these techniques
After
to
the-
strike down the enemies in
What
your
I say,
path.
the flying Genma lady.
Oni armaments
boss
are
fight.
also at your disposal
But I hate
to
the
turn
magic
the tides
fucking
of
swords.
battle.
You know why? This is only for a special fucking attack.
You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma.
That's
As
cool.
fates
That's cool.
intertwine,
Y'all niggas are
will
lucky.
you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the
Say you
Sword,
got hits,
launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Dub that
September
motherfucker.
25th. Pre-orders begin
not
later
dead.
today
Suck
on
that
Nintendo eShop.
Onimusha 2 is great with the
Your
dub, though.
unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero
like deep
burdened
down.
with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart.
Just
In
brief-
this expanded version of
Like
Dragon's
deep down.
Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal
Wow, what
new
a fucking
weapons,
face.
armor, or skills. With these arms at the
So I
ready,
played
take
Dragon's
down
Dogma
powerful
1,
monsters
the
in
demo,
this
or
single-player
whatever, and I
action
was bored as
RPG
fuck.
adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a
Quite a bit
mage skilled
of
in
people are
spellcasting.
definitely
Choose
a
the
fan.
vocation that fits
Why?
your
I don't
playstyle.
understand.
Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to
What is that,
strike their
Shadow of
weak
the
points.
Colossus?
Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory.
that
In a
drop
world
animation, bro.
between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2,
So
Dark
this is
Arisen,
the
launches
game
on Nintendo Switch 2,
The
October
motherfucker who
9th.
made Devil May Cry 5 wanted to work on next. Nah?
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the
What a
Nativa.
design.
Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet.
But this was not available on
Engage in
Switch.
high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then
What's up with the clothing?
strategically deploy them to fit the situation.
That would be dope if she had
Can
some
you
Nintendo
save
costume.
humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
With no additional content? Okay.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore.
Art
Melt
style's
ice to
intriguing.
make a path.
So 3D with this.
Activate devices in
Distinct
time with the
overlay.
beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your
You know,
voyage through
instead
the
of
stars.
making
2 players can also work together
games and
locally
whatever
or
into movies
online
and
using
shows,
GameShare.
that would be
Work
dope to
together
make
and overcome the crisis
some
of the
classics into
cosmos.
full-fledged,
Orbitals
legit
launches
AAA
exclusively on
quality
Nintendo Switch 2
games.
September 3rd.
Because I think about
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
what,
eShop.
not House Moving Castle, but
Journey
there's
through the
one of
glade of
older
dreams
or
in this
oldest
bold
Ghibli movies.
reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide,
Rayman is
and
lit.
punch their way through
That first
charming
one
and
on
colorful
PlayStation
worlds.
1? Fuck, bro.
Ride dragons
That shit's
across
too fun.
realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages
music.
and enjoy more added content.
Which,
Up to 4 players can go out on a limb
damn
in
shame,
local
why
co-op.
wouldn't they have
You can
Rayman,
also
Spyro,
play a
Crash,
revamped version
all
of
these
Kung
niggas
Fu
in a fucking
using GameShare
single game.
locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Technically, they're not
October
locked to
1st.
any particular
It's a
PlayStation
great
or
day
Nintendo
for a big
library.
walk.
and Xbox. We know is
Get lost
multi-platform,
with friends
primarily.
in this online co-op walking
primarily
and
as a
talking
publisher.
adventure. Set off through
How
a
this-
peaceful world
This game, nah.
brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover.
Why do people enjoy this? Can someone tell me in the comments?
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts
Wouldn't
of
this be more
tools
fun
to
to
stay
go
in
into
touch
nature? Can anyone hear me? The fuck?
and figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Okay.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional.
Where is the engagement in this motherfucker?
And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or Or
Can you
steal
control the
something
arms
from a
with the
friend and
Joy-Cons or
kick
no?
it into the ocean.
Oi.
You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
And I don't give a fuck.
Season the seas.
Let me quit it. One Piece?
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew.
Okay.
Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking.
Imagine if they have this.
Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings.
Diver, or whatever that title's called.
Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers.
Is this on PlayStation?
Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear.
I've only watched episode
Mouse
1.
controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
In America.
Get ready for a feast of epic proportion in One Piece Grand Gourmet. Sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
One Piece Grand Gourmet. Is this available on PlayStation? Nope. Nope, not available. Okay. What is this? Okay, yeah, that's why that looked like Ditto.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
This month.
And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
Emerald shit in that motherfucker.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Honestly, let's go into the motherfucker.
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Who cares about the decorations? I'm intrigued by that. Who would be interested? More Pokemon.
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって新たな世界が広がるココアポケモンをお楽しみに。
I was so into fucking Pokemon.
続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
That shit is fucking lit. But what is this?
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish.
Needs to be in Japanese.
Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Fidelity. The graphical engine is dope. Fortune's Weave.
The story revolves around 4 heroes.
Nigga on the right,
Kai,
that's my
a
nigga.
young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman, ever on the hunt for
Looks
a
like
stronger
a Castlevania
foe.
character, whatever.
Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland.
Details.
And Lida, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways.
So in the new
Hone
Smash
your
Bros, who's
techniques
gonna be
at the training
DLC
grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies.
This is why AI
or travel beyond
voice actors
Daxian's
and
walls
actresses
to
would
gain
be best
experience.
to diversify and further enhance the quality.
How you spend your free time is up
further
to
enhance
you.
the quality. The reason being,
Combat
everything
takes
has
the
a
form
budget.
of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you
imagine
might
if we
turn the
needed
tide
to
of
have
battle.
legitimate human models every single time we created a character. And
Rejoice
finally, there was a
with
technology
me
that allowed us to develop
at the
the
advent
characters
of the
ourselves
underworld.
instead of needing to scan a human being.
We look upon
In
the
that kind of
promised
odd
who
developmental
will rout you
framework.
here and guide the living to salvation.
We make these
How did it
characters
feel?
by hand, but of course we can AI generate
To
now, etc.,
appease the
etc.
world.
The gist is, we've had no problem taking away the human from actually scanning
Be
that
gone
figure
from
into the
us.
game, initially for
The
decades.
darkest.
And that's totally permissible, so what the fuck is wrong with using digital voices? Of course people lose out on money, but what do you prefer? Higher quality
ファイアーエ
potential?
ンブレムファン先行の
Or
発売
giving
日
another
は
person money?
9月
When that
17
person
日です
can maybe make money elsewhere.
通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになった5段の
Whatever
ダグザコレクション
lawmakers
も
are a
発
fan
売しますので
Do whatever's best for you.
続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください
Does this nigga not know how to snap?
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
The fuck is a ninja battle? Okay, I don't know. I like that.
The first part of Ninja
This looks like
2
this could
is
have been a
sneaking onto
64
Nintendo
game.
Switch 2.
Ninjala? This is a
After
Japanese name.
accidentally
Ninjala.
breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back
Ninja
home.
Spider-Man kid.
You can also blow a bubble
Skater
to
boy.
float in the air.
Don't know.
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum.
They should just make going mode again.
You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online
Why the
multiplayer
gum,
to
bruh?
chew through tough battles.
In skating, this is so
The
random.
first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
I'm starting to become a little sleepy on this.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards.
That's what's up.
And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges.
I appreciate this. Good
Try
Nintendo.
out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time
The
challenges
Nintendo
from
Online
tomorrow
offerings
until
are
September 1st.
amazing, bruh. They're too good.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi.
Wow.
Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more.
No enlargement? That's a damn shame.
Experience Emerald Rush as
That
you've
blue ball
never
fuck.
seen it before with a Super
mean, bro.
Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
領域展開
the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow.
Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this
That's touching.
Survivors Royale.
Very
At the
nostalgic.
start of a
visual.
match, players don't battle directly.
Game
Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survive-a-thon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Enjoy.
Are you up for the challenge in these games?
What games?
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall.
Games or no?
Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Is this a Souls
autumn.
game or no? What is this, the Life of P? Lies of P?
Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
For the physical.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd.
Is this also
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second.
Maybe this is
with
from
4K
ignorance,
resolution in TV mode or full HD in handheld mode.
There could be some censored.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Sure, though.
Not only that,
legitimately though, I despise censorship regarding a creator's.
But you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
Being hindered, etc.
Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
ゼノブレイド3タイトルにスイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますので、ぜひご期待ください。 そして新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。今回はその序章をお届けします。
アニマは世界の源である。水も火も風も世界を構成するその全てが大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう死だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活の全てがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で、奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
That purifying flame reminds me of that Olaf, whatever type of female going to purify, spending what, $10,000 or so for this rebirth type of ritual.
あの場所に。
さあ、始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Is this? No. What? Brad from Secret. Not Secret Services.
新たに始まるゼノブレイドジェネシス。本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。続いては
Brad from Summon Sign. Maybe pondered, or was that the other nigga?
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series.
Cool.
Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
Although that's very odd, that awkward positioning.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or Mii character.
So far, not bad regarding the titles.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort がスイッチ2に登場します。 収録スポーツを全てご覧いただきましたが、せっかくなので新種目指相撲をプレイしてみたいと思います。
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win.
Say, on Sega Symbols and whatever,
if yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free.
Thumb wrestling on the
and if you keep your thumb held down,
new, no?
it'll get bigger and stronger.
So I can understand explaining this more. It doesn't bother me.
You'll need this to claim victory.
はい、指相撲。よろしくお願いします。はい、指が動いてますね。こういう感じで。よろしくお願いします。はい。お、いきなり。あ、ブレイクされました。これは。よし。お、見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし。あ、またブレイクされちゃいました。
There's no rumble feature in the Joy-Cons either. Correct me if I'm wrong. めんどいな。ちょ
っと軽く汗かいてきましたね。よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って爪が大きくなった感じ。
あ、いや。余
計なことに。大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。あ、戻っちゃったな。
In Japanese culture, I live in Tokyo, right? You're part of Okinawan Japanese. That's why I practice on it. Yeah. Anyways, watching people play minigames and whatever on the Japanese variety shows is very common, so maybe this is just more geared towards
Nintendo Switch スポーツリゾートの発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
負けたら何を見せる？
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
Yeah, that was crazed back in elementary school and whatnot, but nigga. What about Adventure Quest? That shit is still going on. I'm amazed by
lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen.
Damn,
in this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources,
I would say this is not my
craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Okay.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
GameCube version is dope. Design-wise regarding Star Fox.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
Damn, that already released?
A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals. Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. Wow. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, This once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 22nd.
Only when that comes to console. PlayStation console, I should say.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all their work. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Evolve Digital, I've heard that name before.
Prepare for
This is Dragon
an
Quest?
all-new
This is.
monster-filled adventure.
I could tell from the fucking design in the very beginning, in the first frame. What the fuck was that? Not a dragon, what a fucking
girls
duck
find
doll?
themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends.
I played Dragon Quest Heroes 1. Did not inspire me to play more.
Spot a monster you fancy, scout it.
Also, the art style is not my preference.
Win it over, and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies.
Pokemon designs are very, very, very fucking similar. You look all the way back.
Take on the most fearsome of
So fuck
foes
the Power World.
with a team that's
plagiarism
uniquely
bullshit.
your own.
That's erroneous and fallacious. Wash.
Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
What is this? Almost looks like there should be Alucard and Dracula.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
I used to have that haircut.
We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here.
Flying rat?
Worthy spirit.
Mouse. Duskbloods. Ah, FromSoftware, I see.
いかがでしたか？続いてはお宝ハントに繰り出すあのタイトルの続報です。
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called Salmonids in the way.
Salmonids.
And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The Salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the Salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
So what is this?
Oh, looks like time's up.
Almost.
There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya!
いかがでしたか？発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダーズですが、鶴見連合にちなんだ新色のジョイコン2も発売しますのでお楽しみに。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
It's cute, adorable, kawaii, Arisen. I really don't give a fuck about this game. So, Nintendo players are into these smaller games from the look of everything. I should say from the looks of everything outside looking in.
Awaken your power.
Okay, what is this?
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
Looks like
this is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, November 12th. Create, explore, survive.
Okay. No game.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
Okay.
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Waiting for the day there's an AR/VR Lego game. What the fuck? Why Metal Gear Solid 4? I see. Are they really disrespecting Metal Gear Solid 4 like that, nigga? The fuck is this Audacity? That looks like a crazy game. All that shit happening on screen. If that's real time, I should say. Liberty. Horror game. Okay, and then MGS? No, not yet. DayZ? Zombie? No? Survival? Let's see. The disrespect. The fucking disrespect. What is that supposed to be, Ghost Babel? Now, I'm not tripping about this 20-year collection game. Tales of Eternity. Bruh, you know, I don't really play video games often anymore. Adulting. And then doom scrolling. Doom scrolling is a fucking travesty. Go to the fucking gym. Go to a kickboxing class, Zumba, etc. Hyper boom, kawaii. Final Fantasy 14 online. I heard that this could be played single player now, essentially. So.
The battle of light and
Is this
darkness
that Mickey Mouse
approaches.
game? I don't recall the title I played. Maybe the first or second one. Oh,
Filled
Kingdom
with
Hearts.
memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they
My
fight
first
the
experience
darkness.
with Kingdom Hearts is
If you have
on
the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer
an
your
old as
existing
fuck
save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Phone game.
These 3
Not flip
collections
phone,
launch
but you
on
can slide
Nintendo
it up.
Switch 2 October
I
8th.
played on my mama's phone. That was dope.
A bundle with all 3
3D,
compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3.
So what's up with this
also launches
Kingdom Hearts
October
collection?
8th.
Because I already have
Additionally,
the
a
fucking
free
trilogy,
demo
whatever.
of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
I just saw something about that earlier today. Yeah, that's Shibuya. Shibuya crossing right there. I wonder if they also have Hachiko. Looks like that needs to be cleaned up a bit more. You know, at first when I saw this, I thought that was 3. I was just looking that from afar.
いかがでしたか？次が最後のタイトルに。
Oh, okay, we got Ocarina of Time.
こちらの映像を。
And I heard y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas did not know the motherfucking music. Y'all some fake niggas.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by
This
beings
is
of
how they
supreme
open?
divinity.
Are you stupid? Not knowing.
At
And
the
then the
very
song.
edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Fake niggas are just young and ignorant.
Within it,
Great Deku
an
tree in this
ancient
motherfucker.
solitary tree quietly watched over
Majora's
the
Mask is number 1,
inhabitants
so
of
I
the
wonder if they're
forest.
going to remake that as well for the console. Now, this
These forest
remake
dwellers
is a
were
reason to
called
buy the
the
Switch 2.
Kokiri. Each had a
Kokiri.
fairy companion,
Kokiri.
and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However,
Are they adding voice
there was one particular boy
actors and actresses in this game?
who did not have a fairy.
You know, we were waiting for this. this kind of Legend of Zelda. We got something similar in Twilight Princess. We were so disappointed with Wind Waker initially, just 20 years ago, but especially when they showed like the fucking Wii, the Nintendo Revolution with the 3D Immaculate, whatever. Okay. Now, are they gonna go still let the back row be the fucking fastest way of traversing the terrain? We'll see.
ゼルダの伝説、時のオカリナが Nintendo Switch 2で蘇ります。詳細については改めてお伝えしますので、しばらくお待ちください。本日の Nintendo ダイレクトは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
どういたしまして。So, how do I say? The Nintendo Direct for someone who is a PlayStation user and has played every single generation of PlayStation, has basically played every single console, even the PS TV if you want to refer to that as a console. I have experience with Sega, minimal experience with Xbox, and definitely with Nintendo. I played I played the Famicom or the Super Famicom, one of those two. And then I also played the 64, I played the Game Boy. Game Boy was my first portable game console, in like 2001 or so. And then I had the 64, I played a bit of the GameCube, played some of the Wii, never Wii U, a bit of the Switch. I have the Switch, the Breath of the Wild Switch edition, unopened. Yeah, so this Direct is fun, fine, whatever. I would say though, comparing all the other summer showcases, that fucking PlayStation blew the competition out the fucking water. Xbox, I would say, is second or third with Summer Game Fest, Jeff Keighley's, maybe on par, if not a little higher. And then Nintendo, I would say, is at the very bottom, unfortunately, so yeah. Not to say this was bad, just the Ocarina of Time Remake reveal is incredibly lacking. Actually, it kind of reminds me of the Persona, what was that, Persona 5 or 6, whatever the next Persona game is, that reveal with the, the graveyard or whatever the fuck that is, type scene, horror-esque. Yeah, really inconsequential. We can see some of the graphical engine, etc. I'm curious whether that first part with the what looks to be a map or some kind of artwork will be in the game itself. We'll see. And I'm curious whether they'll do the Master Quest and whatever regular quest that they did when they brought Ocarina of Time to GameCube. That would be dope. And speaking of it, man, all these games are still just nostalgic for me when I'm thinking about Nintendo in particular, but that is Nakasone Neo. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction video. I know that this was pretty sparse with some of my thoughts and comments. I'm not so involved in the Nintendo ecosystem, but one day I will crack open that Nintendo Switch 2. And hopefully everything will be great from there. Alright, have a wonderful day, be safe, I'll see you next time. Nakasone Neo, Samurai Descendant out. Late.